This week on Legends of Storm's Eye.
You're not the boss of... Okay, you're the boss of us. You're the boss of us.
I hate being a hero.
Why the hell did you betray us?
Dum dum dum.
No.
Yes, Legacy, as I was saying, I did what I felt I needed to do. I thought that perhaps you, as a man who has secrets, would understand.
1, 2, 3.
Bucketeers. I'm having a great time.
Before we get started, everyone, we're just like in the room together, we're telling a great story, we're connecting with each other, and we just got to be honest to our characters and like to the moment. And if we do have to kill Makhanda, I accept that.
Well, we know how today is going to go.
You've just got to be honest to your character, but also to the story that we're telling.
Yeah.
Which might be about killing Makhanda.
Yeah. I have to be honest to my paladin who's sworn an oath of vengeance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to kill him, but we also don't have to save him.
Like, I don't know if this was made clear to you at the beginning, but if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah. Right. Matrix rules. Matrix rules.
Matrix rules, yeah. Matrix rules.
Characters and players, yeah.
And on that note, welcome to Zarnia for Games and Geekery. This is Legends of Storm's Eye, our actual play D&D show. Things have gotten tense since last episode, when Makhanda betrayed the party, stole the Book of Binding and Breaking, exited the Unbreakable Armory, and delivered it straight to Silvertongue.
Sorry.
It didn't work out quite as planned, though, as he was separated from the book. He didn't get to speak to Silvertongue, and instead he was imprisoned along with the Gutter King in the bowels of the ship. Using cunning and sneaky magic, he managed to exit his prison cell and arrived just in time to see the rest of the party, who had gathered their forces on the other side within the Unbreakable Armory, set an explosive to detonate and destroy it, and then leapt through the portal into a waiting net, where they were attacked by the forces of the Obsidian Ring. During the battle, their cunning use of fog and mist and misdirection allowed them to best their opponents. However, Kona Thrice-Bearded was trapped in a crystal prison, and the mysterious airship, along with Silvertongue and Moontree, escaped with the entrance to the Unbreakable Armory. When we left the adventure last, Makhanda had been trapped in entangled vines, stopped by Jack from fleeing, and the party had turned their attention to him. Let us see what happens on this episode of Legends of Storm's Eye.
Woo! Dum dum dum.
You're right. It doesn't really feel like a what?
We're cheering.
Yeah, what happened to you telling us when we cheered?
No, I was going to but it didn't feel like a cheering moment.
Feels like
it
a
actually
dum,
feels
dum,
like
dum.
very scary what's happening now. So it feels more like a dum 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 moment than a like woo moment. Like ooh,
Come on, guys.
we got like
I
a
got the
traitor.
dum dum dum.
There is blood on the deck. There are bodies strewn about. Who of you has taken the crystal with Kona? All right, Thrastock has it. Makhanda, you are wrapped up in vines. Jack is glaring at you. What is happening?
Okay, I know you're all a little upset. I'm sure.
A little upset. Can I make them just squeeze them a little bit tighter?
Look, okay, I didn't hurt anybody.
You hurt us!
I did not hurt any of you. I could have, sure. All I did was take the book and run away through a portal.
Why?
To our enemies.
Yes, I did, but I didn't sell you out, okay? They were going to come after you anyway, and you guys came for them in the fight, so...
Well, okay, as nice as this clear groveling and apologetic nature of this tale you're telling us sounds, why the hell did you betray us?
That's the question.
That is the question.
I needed to speak to Yagoriel.
Why?
He has answers that I'm looking for.
What answers? What questions?
Oh, you don't have a past? Of all people to
You
judge
cannot
me.
be speaking to us with this tone after what you have done.
I'll make these
Look,
tighter. Make them tighter.
I had my reasons for doing what I did, okay?
Well, explain yourself.
Somebody that I know and care for very deeply is in trouble, and I was trying to help them, and I still intend to do so, I'll be honest with you.
So why did you go to Silvertongue with the book instead of telling us this?
Yeah, we could have helped you.
Nobody
Surely.
other than Ugoriel has the answers that I seek, okay? I've been searching all over the world for a long time now for answers to very difficult and complex questions. I knew when I met him in my dream a while back that he was a powerful person.
That weird nightmare thing that we all experienced when we went into the armory.
That's correct, but Ugoriel wasn't there in your dream. He was there in mine, and I could sense his power. He knows things. Kona said so himself. That the great masters do not know. Now, I'm sorry that I lied to you. Yes, I did. And I'll be honest with you, if you release me, I still intend to pursue Ugoriel. I need to speak to him.
But you want to be friends with him.
I don't...
This is the same Ugoriel that did all the nonsense from the Unbreakable Armory.
Yes.
The same Ugoriel that betrayed. So you're trusting this guy that has betrayed everyone he's come in contact with.
Also, you do understand that by taking this book, you almost ensured that we can't save Moontree, which is who he is trying to save.
Do you still even have the book?
Yeah,
Not
give us back the book.
exactly. It's not on my person. It was taken.
You lost the...
Like you had one job.
Obviously, I didn't...
Well, this all worked out for everyone then.
Yes, fantastic work, Makhanda.
I don't think we can trust Makanda. I think we should lock him. We find a place to lock him up on the ship
Well, what
with the
good is-
Gadakin downstairs.
What good is that going to do?
Wait.
Yes, justice delayed is justice denied. I think we should just make a decision here. Do we have a battlefield execution? Or do we work out what to do, work something else out? Locking him away to decide the issue later seems like a bit of a stalling point.
Yeah.
how about-
Speaking of, where's Gib?
Yeah,
Where's Gib?
The last person we locked away. Yeah, I think locking away is not a good idea.
All right, as you look around the dead bodies strewn around the deck, you can't see Gib anywhere.
Looks like he got away.
Well, it's a boat. He can't really get off unless he wants to swim very far. So he's on here somewhere.
He didn't go up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, for all we know, they could have a secret way to get up onto the...
Okay, well, let's not worry about Gib. We took control of him before. We can do it again. It's Makanda that I'm worried about. And we have to get the Gadakin out of the...
The Gadakin is here? Do we not? We don't know that.
We do know that. We know. Gib
Oh,
told
yes,
us the
he did tell
Gadakin...
us.
I told them as well.
Well, let's get them out of their cells, first thing.
Okay, we'll go.
Keep an eye on him. I don't want to look for the
Can you
Gadakin.
get them to help us? Will they join us?
Do you want me to release Makhanda?
No.
So I have to stay here and concentrate. This is very exhausting.
Well, there's other ways to tie a man up.
Okay.
He keeps on talking about how weak and old he is. I'm sure we can...
He is magical, though.
Can I try and do a little sacred flame to my vines just behind my back here?
A little targeted sacred flame.
Yeah, tiny.
You can't do it stealthily, so it's pretty much just like a burst of pure enlightenment that just like sears through things. So
Cool.
it's not very subtle.
Well, I do that anyway to try and break my...
Hey,
bonds
stop
at
it.
the back.
So as we see him do that, can I just release the vines
You can release the
immediately,
vines,
so then
yes.
he just falls. Okay, guys, we gotta get him.
Okay.
I am not fighting with you guys. There's no reason for us to fight. I've already told you what my plan is.
Oh, this wouldn't be a fight, laddie.
Yeah, no, really not.
All right, big talk from the man with very little magic. I could sacred flame you from where I stand. Screw
If you
like-
I look at
Try
my sword and I look
anything.
at him.
Yeah.
Look,
Guys,
my
should I
fight-
quickly make him unconscious? And then we can decide...
Yes, please. Or
All right.
let some.
No, he can get out. He needs to have his brain
Okay.
unplugged for a second. Let me just do like a roundhouse kick to his head. He can be out for about half an hour, and then we'll figure out what to do afterwards.
Go.
If he's conscious, then he can sacred flame out of any of my knitted
We
things.
could put him in the prison cell.
Let's just put him in the prison cell.
Take the Gatakin out and put him in the prison cell. Nee.
He got out when all the guards were here. I don't know
Yeah,
why
but
we think
we-
he won't get out when we're here.
So that is something you guys don't know.
Yeah.
So you all, the party don't know what happened to Makhanda.
Okay.
So as far as you all know, he jumped through,
Okay.
And there he
Doesn't
was.
have the book anymore, and then he was standing around with the other people when you came through the portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, you keep an eye on them. We've got prisoners downstairs, apparently.
Yeah.
Let me go and get them in case any of them are hurt or sick. We can check. I'll check on them, and then once we get the Gutterkin out, we can figure out whether or
Also,
not.
this boat has got tons of people that probably work for the Obsidian Ring still on it.
True.
Didn't we
Didn't they all-
kill all of them?
We killed a
Yeah.
bunch of them, but not like,
And then didn't the rest of them go with the?
I don't know.
Oh, true.
That's a good point.
Here's what I think we should do. You need to go and help with the Gutterkin because they won't trust anyone else other
Yeah.
than one of their own.
Okay. We'll
You
go.
take Makhanda with, lock him up. The three of us go and look for anyone else who's on this boat that can maybe help us figure out what's going on.
Right. Good plan. I'm very sneaky. I can get through doors and I can do all sorts of cool stuff.
You are a
I'll show
true
you.
hero.
You were also
Night
great.
night.
You were Gib for a while there. It was very good. Very
All right,
convincing.
Jack, as you're saying this, you feel like a slight vibration and a shift in the boat.
Okay.
What
Did
is
any-
it, Jack?
Did anyone else just feel that?
No.
For what?
Feel what?
Just, I don't know, like a vibration or?
We're on a boat. It could be anything.
No. It wasn't a wave or something. It was like a.
And the rest of you see suddenly a round jar start rolling across the deck from one side to the other.
Is that
Waves, maybe. Maybe.
And
they're
now you
both
can all
tilting.
kind of start feeling like, oh wait, the deck is tilting.
We would get big. I'm gonna run below.
Yeah.
Run below.
Okay, cool. The deck immediately below, filled with crates and statues of soldiers.
Okay.
That's immediately below. Don't see really anything else.
I'm looking for the prisoners.
And that's the deck below
Just
that.
keep
So
going
keep
down
on going
towards the
down.
business, yeah.
Boom. You can, like, the smell hits you first of just people who have not been cared for or looked after. And they're immediately like, hey.
I
Come
run
on,
over and start
listen.
opening doors.
They immediately just like start streaming out like past you and like slapping you and like, yeah, good job, thanks. Yeah, all right. And like hustling through. These mass of like kind of like Gutterkin who are, you know, of all ages from kind of like 10s to teens, just kind of like streaming up past you. There's probably about 30 or so.
And is the boat sinking?
Well, the boat is listing, which is weird.
Is listening?
Listing.
Oh,
Listing,
no.
so it's beginning to tilt.
Turns out the boat is a mimic.
Whoa.
I would just like to, if I don't get accosted by someone, run to the side of the ship to see if I can see anything off of the side. Is there anything there? Like,
You are tied
yes. So you see
tied up.
bubbles start like coming up from the one side.
bubbles just off the side of the ship.
Yeah, as if they're kind of escaping from the ship and breaching the surface.
I see. Guys, I know we're kind of mad at each other at the moment. It does look like the ship is sinking, though. I'm seeing bubbles off of the side here, so whatever plan we're gonna make, I think we need to make it soon.
Iggy frantically starts, for lack of a better word, looting the bodies. Looking for some kind of indication of where we are and how this crystal thing might work.
Okay.
Yeah, so the goblin, the rogue goblin, and then the sorcerer that I took the crystal off of.
Okay, so you've gone up to the top, like okay.
I've gone up to the top and I'm rifling through the pockets
and
of
while
the
you're
sorcerer.
there, you see you look to the one side and you see the emergency boat and you see Gib there,
Gib,
and he like,
what are you doing, Gib?
and he pulls like the lever and you hear it splash down on the far side.
Is the lever like? Oh yeah, it releases it.
Yeah.
Can I try and use my mage hand to react to pull the lever back up?
Yeah, you can, and it doesn't do anything. You can. This is like an emergency release.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Guys, Gib, he's getting away. Oh, he's making the boat sink.
Do you have a thing to maybe?
Well, I can wild shape into a sea creature. I can like jump off the side and wild
Well,
shape.
that helps
and get
you.
No, and get Gib and like intersect his boat.
As a dolphin.
All right. So this is happening.
I don't
on the
know.
deck. The rest of you are in the cargo, and you've gone down to the low deck.
Yes, I've been releasing all the.
Releasing the prisoners. So as you guys come into the midship, the are in the main bay. The Gutterkin kind of like are coming up, and they immediately see you in Legacy, and they're like, "Oh, Jack, I knew you'd come for me. And then and there's one lanky, very disheveled kid slaps you on the shoulder. Hey, Stick! How you doing? I knew you'd come for me. You got my letter?
I got your letter, pie crust, and I just give him a big.
And he gives you a really stinky hug. Disgusting.
Oh, you smell great.
Oh, I know. Always do. Always do.
Okay, but we don't have time for this. This ship is sinking, so we need to, I don't know, look for something to keep it afloat.
Are there other lifeboats?
There's one other lifeboat.
There's another lifeboat up here, guys.
How many people can it fit?
It can fit about 20. It's
Whoa,
a
that's
nice
plenty.
long boat.
And they're 30
30
children.
Gadakin.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, we need to go. We need to go get
Gib.
Gib.
I would like to try and do hold person from where I am on Gib.
Okay, so you're gonna have to run up to the main deck and get him.
Okay, I run. And I cast with hold person.
Okay, so you get to the side and you can
Makanda's
feel
casting another
the ship
spell.
is starting to seriously list now, and it's kind of feels like one side had been sabotaged so that the water's coming in the one side, pulling it over. You can hear down below the statues toppling, falling, crashing into each other. And as that weight shifts over, as it continues, it increases the listing. So the one side keeps on going higher and higher. If you don't act quickly, you're not quite sure either if the release will just drop the boat down onto the side of the ship and slide off if you don't act quickly. All right, Makhanda, you get to the top. The top, the side is rising up. You can see he's about 100 foot away. How far is hold person?
That's a good question. 30. No, that's 60 feet.
100 feet.
60 feet. Okay. He is trying to row, but not doing very well because these are long boats, and he is just one guy. He's kind of going in half a circle. He seems to be.
Yeah. So that's not working.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's not going to work for him. All right, what are the rest of you going to do?
Okay, we need to get as many Gadakin in the boat as we can. Get the boat into the water as quickly as possible. The last life raft we have. Because if we don't do it right now,
What sea creature can you turn into?
Well, I haven't tried it, but give me one and I'll give it a shot.
Dolphin.
Could you maybe be a large dolphin? I can ride atop you to the boat, knock Gib out, and we bring this boat back.
Let's try it. Can
All
we?
right.
The rest of you try and get this boat, the other boat, into the water, get as many, and keep an eye on this.
Do I get back to the deck?
Yes, you get up to the deck. You kind of heard there's one last Gadakin who's this really they look pretty skinny and sickly, coughing, who needs your help to kind of be carried along.
Hold them up to the deck.
Right.
You get that boat into the water.
And weakest Gadakin into the boat. The rest of us are gonna have to
Tread water until we
For a
come
bit.
back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
You still have armor on.
Also,
All right,
remember
yeah.
when a ship goes down, it's going to pull you really deeply underwater, so you're going to have to hold your breath. That is the nature of boat sinking. We all saw the Titanic. You have to
The what?
What's
Sorry,
that?
oh my gosh, it's this.
It's another one
I
of your
forget
books.
about these fairy tales. I read my two beautiful children, Brenda and Darren, who they just love this one about this magical large boat that couldn't sink. Anyway, a tale for another time.
Is there any way that we can slow this down if there was one of us that was throwing water out or?
No, this is a large ship, so you'd have to because all of you are from basically an archipelago nation, you all have familiarity with boats and stuff. So there's probably some kind of bilge pump or something that should be able to bail water and slow it down, unless that's what's been sabotaged. You don't know because you haven't gone down to that lower deck to figure it out.
I'd like to volunteer myself to go see what's wrong with this.
Someone has to go with him.
Someone,
All right.
100%.
You're welcome to, but you'll be losing another set of hands to come down and watch little old Makhanda.
Losing another set of hands doing what?
Getting the Gadakin into the boat.
They are perfect. Look at them. They are going themselves.
All right, time is running out.
Okay,
No, can I ride it?
I'll go with Makhanda.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
So we're
gonna
going to
go
deal with the two of you first, and then I'm going to put a pin in and circle back to the rest of you.
Okay.
All right.
Come on,
Jack.
Glenda. I'm going to grab her hand.
Let's first see if you can.
Oh, yes.
You want to see if you can before you get into the water.
No, I've got to dive in first.
All right. So you, Jack, take a run up, take a deep breath, jump to the side, and as you're doing, what are you trying to turn into?
I'm trying to turn into an orca.
An orca.
Yeah.
Okay, you can you feel your body like kind of, and it feels like almost like too much for you to turn into that stage.
Okay.
But you feel you feel like the voice of your family, and they're like, no, try something smaller. What about a shark? You can do a shark. You can do a shark, right?
I could do a shark. I could.
And
it's gonna be a mammal.
You turn into a reef shark.
Oh no!
And belly flop into the water.
What does a reef shark saying "oh no" sound like?
Okay. No, I can't communicate with you now.
Are they fast though?
Oh yeah.
Well then just go. I can't join you. Go
You
in
can
then.
join
You
her.
can.
Why can't you join her?
How big is a reef shark?
How big is the reef shark?
You're small.
But how big is a reef shark? I'm assuming it's like this big.
No,
No, it's
That's
like
a sand shark.
It's a decent sized shark. It's like a good 2 meter long shark.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I'm coming.
I just won't be able to be. We're gonna have to. I've got to stay under.
Yeah, I can also kick. I'll just hold onto your tail and I'll kick
Do not
with
touch
you.
my nose.
Sean. Okay, and in I go. I'll dive far.
Okay. I come past you.
Hold on to and off we go. Kick.
We're going way faster than that. We're going like.
Yeah, but this is the pace of how I kick.
All right.
okay.
But I mean, you're just being dragged along. Like, Jack, you are startled by how powerfully you just like cut through the water. This feels natural. It feels wonderful. It feels like, wow, you are a thing purely of like muscle and instinct, and you're like kind of hungry.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Gib is like, I got the boat in the water for you. Here it is. I just turned it around. It was all. That's what I was doing. Here. Come on in. I'm bored.
Okay, I come up. I kick him in the face. I'm trying to incapacitate.
Yeah.
May I?
You kick him in the face, and he just goes down.
Great.
Roll a quick perception check.
17 plus dirty 20.
All right. He's not really unconscious. He's faking it.
Okay, I gently put my foot on his windpipe till he just goes unconscious. Great, I just take out a bit of thread that I have on me, tie his hands, tie his legs. You can change back now.
Oh. I'm having a great time. I'm not changing.
Danny, why don't she tow it for you?
Ooh, it's a better idea. That is
All
a
right.
good idea.
Yeah,
The
you take
thread.
like one of the safety buoys that the safety buoys that are there, tied to the rope, throw it over the fin.
And I just go for it. I bite on the buoy. It feels great, and I'm just gonna drag you.
So the rest of you, the ship is starting to list even higher. You're trying to manage and get all the kids on board. That is Legacy, Thrastock, and Iggy, right?
Yep.
You're herding them all on. They're like, "Hey, lawyer man, how you doing?
Hey,
Knew you'd come for us."
Get onto the boat.
Less talking. I use my battlefield voice and start shouting, using the flat of my blade to smack people into line. Less talking. Smallest and weakest onto this boat. Go, go, go. Do not talk. Do not stop. Go, go, go. And I
Roll a
start
persuasion
swinging
check with advantage.
A what?
A persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion. Am I persuading?
Or intimidation if you'd rather.
Didn't roll very well. 14.
14. Very authoritative. They're all like, you're not the boss of. Okay, you're the boss of us. All right. Down below.
Did you go?
Yes,
gone.
the two of us went.
The two of you went.
I went with him.
Okay. So you the first deck, statues everywhere smashed up. Next deck, the cells and the deck below. As you open the door, you can see it's filled with water. You can see the one side is higher. And there is a smoking engine, on the one side. It looks like it was the pump that used to drain things out, but has somehow been ruptured at one end and is instead pumping water in.
Does it nothing's been broken, or has it been broken? You said ruptured.
It looks like that doesn't look like it's been broken. It looks like it's been kind of set into a reverse that it was not designed to do.
Can we get to it?
Yeah, if you wade through the water, you can do it.
I think I've seen technology like this before. It's just been set in reverse. We just need to get in there, pull some levers, and the pump should pump water outside of
Okay, well, let's go. Let's get there.
Listen, Legacy, I know everybody.
No time. Let's just get this done.
While we're doing, we can talk and speak and
All right, are
work
you going
at
to
the
use
same
your sorry, like the word completely gone out of my mind.
It's all right.
Your divine ability.
Ah.
Yes, to channel
what?
knowledge.
Oh yes, please. I've never done that before, so what do I need to do?
You actually don't need to do anything. You just need to call upon the power of the knowledge that gives you your power, your clerical abilities.
You don't know how to use
clerical
divine
abilities.
knowledge. You need divine knowledge.
Let's do it. I've been given divine knowledge by the dungeon master. Yeah, exactly. All right.
So you close your eyes and like this like glow of like wisdom comes through you, like a manual that you once handled that like explained the knowledge of the workings of these kinds of engines before, like as if you were the one who wrote it yourself. You understand, you feel clarity on this, and you just immediately start reversing flows, clicking things. Your hands almost working by themselves as you continue to have your conversation.
Fabulous. Yes, Legacy. As I was saying, I did what I felt I needed to do. I thought that perhaps you, as a man who has secrets, would understand.
I don't care about your secrets. I may have secrets, but I don't put other people in danger because of my secrets.
I never intended to put you
It doesn't matter what you
danger.
intended to do, Makhanda. You took the one piece of, like, the one true weapon we had, and you ran with it, and you communicated with our actual enemies.
And with a clank, the water stops rushing in. But you can see that the engine, that part of it has been too badly damaged to reverse the flow. So the ship is going to keep still sinking, but slowly.
Slower. Yeah. I've done what I can. We better get back upstairs.
Is there no way that we can, like, manually get the water out of this? We can't pump the water out.
But this is a lot of water. An awful lot has come into the ship already.
Okay. Is there any way that we can get the water out? I can cast Unseen Servant, and you can keep doing it.
Unseen Servant. As many as
Lots
you
of
can.
buckets and brooms.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Okay. Is there any way that we can manually get some water out of the ship?
You can try, yeah, but this is a big ship. A lot of water's been taken on.
We have rescue ship.
Any slowing down of the process is good, right?
Yeah, leave some unseen servants behind.
Okay, so I cast Unseen Servant.
Water has still been coming in like during this time until he shut down the engine. You turn back and you can see now that the stairway you came in is underwater. So you're going to have to kind of like duck down and swim for it. It's still slowly going. All right. Up top.
So wait, are you saying that we can't pump the water out at all out of that room?
No.
Thanks a lot for nothing.
Hey, you win some.
Frank and Iggy. You have all the Gutterkin up, like in that first boat. They're all squeezed tightly in. What are you going to do?
Clank.
Wait, so
Hold on. If someone falls out, pull them back in. And I yank without hesitation, I yank the lever.
All right, with a drop. All right, you're all in the water.
are you guys with them in the boat?
Was there space for us in the boat as well? Just the Gutterkin, surely?
No,
You can squeeze in if
I'm
you
gonna
like try to
stay on
squeeze
board.
in, but it's like it's going to be packed full.
I think I'm anticipating the other boat coming back, so I'm not going to get in this lifeboat.
Okay.
I'm surprised we didn't put all the Gutterkin in this boat. But I'll drop
The
that boat
Gutterkin are
into the
small.
water. Okay, drop that boat into the water and then go and check on how my friends are doing with the other boat.
Iggy waves like, hello Kevin, hello, sorry about telling on you last time. It was night, I promise, sorry.
Oh yeah, they recognize you and they're like, this asshole.
Oh no, I'm not, I promise, I'm not an asshole.
I'm here because of you. You turned me in.
Iggy runs away to to try and help someone else.
So there are no adults with these children in the boat. Okay.
No. So you two are in the other boat. You're bringing it like closer back in. Yeah.
I'm still a shark though.
Yeah. You're towing the thing, towing it in.
And she's still hungry.
Well, you know,
Delicious
casual
children.
hunger. She's
I
still in
wonder-
charge of herself.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm actually thinking, like, do we need Gib?
Makhanda, Legacy, you realize you are trapped unless you're going to make a swim for it.
Okay.
Well,
we have to get out of here.
here we go.
Okay.
Already one step ahead of you.
Great. There you go.
All right, so each of you are going to make an athletics check.
Okay, 12.
16 plus
16?
No, bad. 11.
All right. Legacy, as you duck under the water, swimming forward, you open your eyes, glance back, and see that Makhanda in his robes and is kind of floundering and getting trapped behind. What are you going to do?
Do I let him die? Okay, I cast Unseen Servant. Can I do it underwater while I'm swimming, or does it take concentration?
I believe it takes verbal component.
Okay, so I can't really talk underwater, can I?
No.
I reach out and I grab Makhanda, and I try and pull him along with me as I see that he's struggling.
All right. Makhanda, re-roll with advantage.
Ooh. 17, 16.
Okay. So with the help of Legacy, towing you ahead, you manage to make it up to the stairwell. Both of you break out of the water. Take a breath and can hustle back to the top if that's where you're
Don't make me regret doing that.
I won't.
Just go.
Thank you, Legacy.
Son, I hate being a hero.
All right. The boat has kind of settled down a little bit. You can feel that it's still slowly sinking, but much, much slower. The Gutterkin don't really have space to maneuver the oars, so they're kind of free floating as Jack and Glenda get pulled back towards the boat. All right, the four of you are on the top deck.
Is there any space? Can we go and check out some information? We need to know what the ship is doing. Do we have time to?
It's sinking.
Yes, yeah. But do we have time?
It's a salvage vessel. So obviously, it was trying to get the portal out of the water.
And apparently, hundreds of statues.
Yeah. If you want to look for papers, captain's cabin maybe, you can go and look for that, but that's on your risk.
Well, I was saying maybe someone who's faster than me should do that.
Well, that's your idea. If you want to do that, to take the risk, you can. We need to get some of the kids transferred over to the other boat, and we need to get any food and water that we can into these boats, or we will die of starvation at best.
You guys are just off the coast of Samad.
Oh, are you? Okay, we're close. Okay, that's not a problem. We do need to transfer the kids across and kind of balance two boats. We have two boats.
Legacy.
Now.
Let's go to the captain's quarters.
Quick, let's move.
Okay, go.
All right.
Okay, so I guess we'll bring our boat closer to the Gutterkin.
And start transferring them over?
Are you still a shark? You can be.
No, I think I'm a bit freaked out by my insatiable hunger as a shark. So I've turned.
It'll be easier to transfer them if you're with me.
So I turned back into myself. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Whew, okay.
Stick, were you a shark?
Yeah, it's this new thing I can do.
That is so cool!
It's so cool, right? Oh my god, finally someone who appreciates how cool this is.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
So I'm
all right.
up onto the boat.
The two of you are managing...
No, I'm run off with...
Okay, Thrastark and Makhanda, what are you two doing?
So I'm transferring kids across, making sure they're on the other boat.
Okay, cool.
And
so
then
you're
I'm
down, you're off the ship then?
You jump down.
I see Gib. I say, hey man, didn't he try and steal the lifeboat?
Yes, yeah. Here he is, unconscious and tied up.
Oh, okay. I wake him up. Hey, you tried to steal our lifeboat. And leave a bunch of people to drown in the ship. You can get back on the ship.
What?
You can get back on the ship.
What?
You can get back on the ship. I draw my sword.
Roll intimidation. With advantage.
17.
17. Okay. Okay, I'm just okay. I just don't want to get in the water. There's a shark in there. Oh, okay. And he starts climbing up the rope ladder back up to the ship. All right, Iggy and Legacy, you find your way up to the top.
We're
up the top.
We're trying to make sure that we making our way up the staircase because it's all
it's all listing.
Yeah.
Great.
Where is it, Legacy? Where's the captain's quarters? Your dad's a Navy man.
So are you going to the bridge or the captain, or trying to find the captain's quarters?
Where should we go?
I don't know. I never listened to what my dad had to say about Navy stuff. The captain's quarters, I guess, is where
Captain's quarters. But that's good. Okay, yeah.
Take him to the bridge.
So the bridge or the captain's quarters?
The captain's quarters.
Captain's quarters.
Okay, captain's quarters. Okay, so you actually have to like go. It's on the first deck, so it's below decks.
Okay, it's not underwater yet.
Not underwater yet, but like you're in more danger. Roll an investigation with advantage.
Both of us?
One of you with advantage, yeah.
21.
Okay, you're downplaying how well you know ships from your like experience. You know exactly where your dad always would have his cabin, because he would always kick the captain out of their cabin and take over because he was General Falconer. You head straight for this cabin. It's looks like a functional ship, so it's still quite small and bare. There's like a couple of like rolls of charts. There's a made bed and a small kind of chest, sea chest with a lock on it.
How small? How small?
It's probably about this big.
Okay, so like we can lift it and take it away.
You can lift it and take it away? Yeah.
I pick it up. This looks like something.
Yeah, that the rest looks like junk. Take that. That's the most important stuff. Let's just get out of here.
All right, and you hustle back.
Run.
All right. As you go back, like there's an inch of water on the deck that you're on now, that you're sloshing through.
Legacy, where are the maps? Is this maps? Do maps go in here?
I don't know. I just looked important.
Who has the maps? Where are the maps on the
will be
ship?
on the bridge, surely. That's where.
Should we get the maps so we can find out where the ship is going?
Yeah, I guess I'll go and get the maps.
Okay, let's go.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Why?
Because you're running now.
4.
4. You immediately climb up the next like set of ladders up to the bridge. Slip, take 6 damage. Right on the funny bone.
That looks nasty.
How's your athletics check?
9.
9. Okay. You slip, but you manage to like catch your balance.
As I'm laughing at Legacy, I slip like, oh crap.
All right, you make it out. Are you gonna go down the rope ladder just as like Gib like pops his head out and goes like?
I want to go to the bridge.
Are you going to the bridge?
Yeah, we're both going to the bridge.
Oh, you're both going there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We need to find the maps. We need to more information. Just a
right.
chest. That's not going to help us.
Investigation with advantage. One of you. Who's going to do it?
Okay, he's already doing it.
Sorry,
go.
advantage. Because my listing 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. There are racks of maps. You can just like grab up a handful. There is one that's kind of set on the navigation table.
Take that one.
You just like put it off.
Yeah.
I take the maps from like whatever's there. Just
Your hands are full.
Oh. I shove them into my coat roughly into my.
All right. Time is running out.
I would like to show up at this point and be like, sorry guys, I saw you guys were investigating
Aren't
some
you
things.
in the water?
No.
Oh.
I've just been hanging out while everyone's running around. The Book of Binding and Breaking might still be on the ship, so I thought I could be of assistance and help
Well, it's
you guys
among the
with
chest,
stuff.
maybe.
Maybe. Can I sense a dark? Try and sense magic.
Do you have divine?
Do you have detect magic?
I do have detect magic. Where is it? Detect. Detect magic. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I need to do anything.
Okay, yeah. You cast it and you feel a slight glow from inside. It feels different to the book though.
There's magic in that box, but
Is it the book?
not the Book of Binding and Breaking.
We don't have time. We
Don't have time. It's going to live at the bottom of the ocean. We can maybe get the Aracroca to give us the water breathing powers. We can come back here. Let's get off the ship before we drown.
Fabulous. Can I investigate before we go?
What
Yeah,
do we
roll investigation.
17 plus investigation 3, 20.
Okay, as the other two are rushing out the door, you notice something hanging from the just over the. Sorry, my words are gone today. Hanging from the ceiling, like as if you were looking out over the bridge. It's a small silver medallion of some kind. You can't look at it in closely now, but you snatch it off, pocket it, and head out.
Oh, it's a slippery, careful, Legacy. You're gonna fall
Okay,
again.
yeah.
Hurry up, jump down.
No, I'm not jumping, you crazy.
Are you going down the ladder?
Yeah, well, where's Gib at this point?
Okay, you don't see him.
Oh, okay.
Unless
yeah.
you're going to look for him.
No.
I'm not gonna look for him. I didn't know he
We're
was.
getting off this boat.
Yeah,
Getting
right.
off the boat.
I go down the ladder.
All right, roll acrobat athletics.
How heavy is this box?
It's kind of heavy and awkward.
Can my mage hand carry it? Is
No.
it 10 pounds? Ah, okay. You said athletics. Natural 1.
A natural one.
That's super bad.
Okay, you slip
Well,
and fall backwards into the water.
With the box.
Yeah, the box, you can feel it kind of like dragging you down. It is heavier.
help me, somebody, help me! Jack!
Try and grab him.
Shark!
Try and grab him.
Okay, cool. Make an athletics check.
All right.
Keep holding on to the
16.
box.
16. Okay, you manage just to grab like his hand as he's like sinking and haul him upward. Make an athletic check. No, make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I'm good at that. 21.
21. You keep hold of the box. Yeah.
Oh, of course, Legacy. I mean, not Legacy. Of course, Frastock had to pull me out.
Legacy, make your athletics check.
19.
19. You just kind of slide down.
Legacy!
And then you say your name at the bottom.
Because it looks so cool.
Make your athletic check to get down these.
Someone
this
catch
ladder.
him!
I'm dying. 2.
2. All right. You also slip. Fall into the water.
You need to be saved again.
Yeah, you got
no
a
one
humbling
rescues
experience.
Grastock, you can just grab this guy. He's not being pulled down by anything.
I see
If he wants to.
I look at him.
I see Thrastock
Put
not
my-
doing it.
And I put my foot on the edge of the boat and I say, sorry, what do you want? This is our boat.
Now, Thrastock, come on, you wouldn't execute a man
I'm not
in front of...
executing you. I'm simply saying, I was listening very closely up there, old man. Now I will speak and you will listen. You made it very clear in your little speech that you're in it for you. You're not in it for the party. And as far as I'm concerned, this boat and that boat are ours.
Oh,
You can get back in your traitor ship with your traitor friend Gib and do whatever you want. I don't see why we should let you on this boat if you're going to always have reservations, always being in it for yourself, always in your little quest to meet Yagoriel. If you were with us, that would be a different story. But you made it very clear, we gave you a chance, you made it very clear that you're not with us. You're in it for Makhanda and his knowledge quest.
I'm not
So
in it for
maybe we can go
Makhanda,
on
I'm
that
in it
boat
for
and
my
look for some
son.
quest.
My son.
And yet you could have told us this.
Well, what business is it of yours, Thrastock? Okay,
Because
am I
we're in
the
a
only
party,
selfish person
we
in
want
this
to
We
party?
have told you
Others'
literally
backs.
all of our businesses.
What rubbish is that? Legacy. Nobody knows Legacy's past.
Hey, don't bring
All
me
he's
up.
been is a
I'm not
bundle of
the one
secrets.
shouting.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Jack has a sordid history that we know bits and pieces about. We've all discovered secrets about ourselves as we've been going on this trip. So if you want to let me drown because I kept a few secrets and I tried to save my son and I didn't tell you about it, then fine.
Where
I'm
is
not
your
going to beg you for
son?
mercy.
Where is your son?
He's being held captive. Can we not have this conversation while I'm drowning?
I think it's a great time to have this conversation.
Yeah.
My eyes are as pitiless and as cold as Aster's stars.
Where is he being held captive?
He's being held captive at Redreese. It's my hometown.
By who?
By the evil overlords. Oh my god, people, how much time do I have?
While this is happening, Iggy is
Roll another athletics check.
Iggy is very subtly sneaking a rope from the boat over to Makhanda in the water using Mage Hand.
Athletics is 10.
10. Okay. You've got a little bit like more time.
Yeah.
A little bit more time. That just passes. But the robes are getting heavy. They're waterlogged.
Yeah.
And you're tiring out.
I want to give him the rope.
The water's like up.
Thrastock, that's enough. Just get him. It's enough, Thrastock. We got it out of him.
I say yeah.
I sheath my sword and pull him out of the water.
There's a rope hanging there. Like,
Tying
drop it.
the other boat
Yeah,
to
that's
this
what I was
one.
doing. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
the Mage Hand just ties the boats together as if that's what it was doing the whole time.
So as you push away from the sinking ship, you the two boats kind of working together, the Gadakin taking turns on their oars. Some of them are among you, some of them are on that boat. You kind of push away as the larger ship sinks beneath the water, far enough away to not get sucked in as it drops down. You can see the cliffs of Samat quite near to you. It was walking distance after all through the kelp forest beneath you, and the Arakroka village at the base of the cliffs. What would you like to do?
I would like to go to the Arakroka village.
Yeah, guess we row back there.
Miko's there.
Mm.
So I need to get my cat.
Your cat, yeah.
I'd like to dry off.
Yeah. We need to get your robe.
Yeah, my cape.
I mean your cape.
Maybe
Yeah.
have a rest.
So yeah, my health isn't doing too well, so I could use a rest.
So
I've got some moonshade bar.
Well, if we're gonna rest, don't waste it.
all of you exhausted, most of you very damp and wet, begin rowing back. Some of the Gadakin are in worse state than others. Some have obviously been mistreated, ill health. As the ship goes down, though, you did see clinging on to a buoy, Gib, kicking slowly away.
It's going to be our demise, Gib.
Yeah, there's our nemesis.
Are there any Gadakin that are like particularly at like death's door, or are they all?
Yeah, there was kind of like the small, skinny halfling who Thrastok carried up last. He's very ill. You remember defending this one, half brick. Defending him because of a charge of petty larceny.
Larceny.
Okay, I cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right. It gives him a little bit of like more strength, a little bit of color returns to like his.
Oh, thanks, low man.
I thought we got you cleared. How did you get back here?
I don't know. They just picked me up again.
Who are they? Who picked you up?
Kinga.
Kinga.
Yeah, Kinga. Put me up in front of the magistrate, and they just sent me straight here. You weren't around, and they just just sent it through. No defense.
Was this like recently?
Oh yeah, it was pretty recently. It was last. I don't know how long I've been here. Like 2 days.
Did somebody tell on you?
Hey, you're that guy in that mask.
No, I was wearing a mask.
I recognize your beard. And that t-shirt you're wearing. You're wearing the mask now.
Crap. Yeah, I guess you've heard of Night then. Scourge.
Night. Is that your name? That's such a dumb name.
You're a dumb name.
It's like a bedtime story. Oh, night.
Well, I'm sorry if I got you in trouble. Don't you have to make fun of me?
Dum dum dum.
All right, and kind of with the recriminations, like rowing back to, you make it back to the Arakroka village.
Can I quickly speak to Pycrust?
Yeah, as the people are rowing, you and Pycrust can have a word.
Hey, Py.
What's a word, stick?
How you been?
Oh, I've been better, but I've been worse too, and that's all right then.
Yeah. So you had that book.
Oh yeah, that book.
Where did you get it?
Well, that's kind of like the weird thing. So, like, the Obsidian Ring is all gathering up like bits of magic and stuff, and I was using my light fingers to pick up some things for them, and they got it. I got it from the crumpled lady.
Okay. Did you write in it?
Nah. I could tell something was wrong though, because they were like too into it. They were like too excited.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought, nah, something's up. And then I grokked the whole thing with that they were doing with the taking the Gadakin over to the boat. That was actually the Obsidian Ring. I didn't know that was the same people. I just thought it was like a job. I know it's bad to go against the crumpled lady, but a meal's a meal. She'd understand, I'm sure. She only,
Yeah.
She's a forgiving lady.
Okay, well.
Anyway, I thought I'd get it out of there, but I also thought, they might be killing me. Might be killing all of us.
Have they killed anyone?
No.
What
Saving
about
us for
them?
something.
Saving you for something.
Yeah, something about using our souls. Make an army or something.
Okay. Okay, Pi. You just rest up. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I've been fine. Yeah. Can't take a lot more than that to like get all pie crust done.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Thanks for leaving me that note. You knew I'd find it.
Always had faith in you, Stick. Knew you were one of a kind.
You too. Okay, well, you just rest up and I'll come chat to you in a little bit.
All right, so you make it over to the docks. Well, the docks, the causeways out into the sea that the Arakoki used to launch their long canoes. You can see a bunch of them sort of like started gathering around as you arrive. They've obviously seen the ship going down. You can see Yalala with her disciples around, and Miko sitting at their feet, kind of looking anxiously like, meow. And as you kind of like roll up, the Arakoka immediately start like pulling up the Gadakin, herding them along. The weird kind of like little like, oh hey, I guess we're looking after these guys now. And Shalala comes up to you like, I told you that the metal ship does not love the water, and so it has been embraced by it, has it not?
Yeah, that it has.
You held your oaths, didn't you?
Some of us.
Yeah. You've got the teeth.
I've got some teeth, and I pull out like a bunch of those like, teeth I ripped out of the shark creature's mouths, the shark wind.
Oh, these are strange. These are the teeth of Sorgin, not of sharks.
Those are the things that were biting everything.
If they have come to our waters again, then they have violated the treaty that has stood for many years.
You have a treaty with these creatures?
Yes, territorial treaty. They stay away from the waters of the Arakroka, and we stay away from the waters of the Sorgin.
Well,
Where are the waters of Sokrin?
You will find them in Dalakot, around that island.
Why would you think they would have broken the treaty?
Maybe the Obsidian Ring brought them here.
Strange.
something pushed them out of their waters.
Perhaps. They can be reasoned with, but...
Are they sentient?
Oh, yes. They can be reasoned with, but they have their own agendas. Intelligent, but savage.
Hey, should we try to open the crates?
Should we try open Krona's orb?
Yes, we should try and get Krona twice-bearded back.
You are wounded, I see.
Yeah, I'm not doing great, so I just want to get...
Come. All of you, come.
Okay.
Let us rest. Let us feed you. Let us give you space.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Our friend was trapped within this, and I hold out the orb with Krona thrice-bearded and...
That is magic I do not know. Trapped within the stone.
Apparently.
Like the portal.
No, within the orb.
Strange. All right, so...
There's a lot of construction work on this island.
Yes, we're digging new tunnels to make more space. All right, and as you guys
We're gonna have to close that window or something because it's very...
It's very loud.
It's quite a bassy...
Yeah.
Who is Kinga?
Kinga is the policewoman, the inspector who we ran away from the...
Can.
Ooh.
What's Kinga's surname?
Scarecroper.
Ah. She's in the watch.
Yeah. She's the captain that we ran away from.
Kinga, Kinga Skirmgaper.
Very beautiful, very blonde.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Beautiful flowing beard.
Lovely.
All right, but anyway.
Okay, we've been sent to rest.
You've been sent to rest down like one of the tunnels. There's a nice kind of feather beds, which you suspect might be their own feathers.
Ooh.
and woven blankets and various things. You have kind of your own set of rooms with a little central fire that the smoke goes up, a tunnel disappearing in the ceiling. And they bring they set some pots of stew, fish stew and paellas along the fire and tea and such, and make sure that you're comfortable. Shalala kind of settles down with you. Now, do you wish to rest or do you wish to speak?
Rest. I'm pretty beat up. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know. I feel like we need to unpack what you were telling us a little bit, Makhanda.
Yes.
Can't that wait? It doesn't seem like.
You can go to sleep.
You go to sleep.
Just
That's
with
fine.
you
Go
and
to sleep.
people's personal problems, like seriously.
Yeah. Does it make you really uncomfortable, Legacy?
You know what?
Go to sleep then.
You go to sleep. It's fine.
We'll eat this lovely paella and
good
chat.
night.
It smells very good.
Night, night.
You know what? Fine. You guys can catch up
Give
later.
me the map you took though. Like I want to look at the map.
Yeah, okay. You take it.
All right, so
I'm gonna
so we're going to take this as like a long rest period. You can ask questions and talk to Shalala, and also I assume at some point during this you will rest and reset your skills and powers, and you can also investigate the various bits and pieces. As long as during this 8 hours you also take some time to sleep and catch up. All right. So, would you like to begin with interrogating Makanda?
Seems
Yes,
to be
please.
the elephant in the
Yes.
room.
Yeah.
Has Legacy gone to bed now?
I'm going to have a dose. I'm tired of you people. So,
Yeah, Legacy kind of like rolls over like one side.
all the talking. I'm going to go to sleep.
Makhanda, what is up?
My son, many years ago, was taken by the ruling class in my island of Reprise. I've been trying to get back home to free him. Unfortunately, he's bound by powerful magic which is beyond me, but I thought perhaps Igoriel had some answers, which is why, despite what you may think of me, I will continue to pursue him.
Why Igoriel? Surely there's someone else.
Who? I've traveled the entire globe looking for answers. I went to the infinite library looking for answers. Even the masters have admitted that Igoriel is beyond even them.
But why did you think it was a good idea to go and sneak off to him rather than include us and have us help you?
Because of the very conversation we had afterwards. Because of the way I've been judged by all of you for wanting to speak to Igoriel. Because everyone assumes he's evil, and I'm sure he is evil. But maybe he has answers. It's a complicated situation.
I would love to speak to Igoriel. We were going to go find Igoriel.
That's Glenda's father.
That was the plan, to go find my father.
Oh.
You went and ran off ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean...
You don't have to be
Fair
in
point.
cahoots with him and go against us.
It wasn't the plan to be in cahoots with him. I wasn't trying to assist him, never at any stage. I just needed to speak to him. I assumed you guys were going to think it was too dangerous. So...
Which it is, because now the book has fallen into the wrong hands.
Well, had my plan gone better when I was aboard the ship, that wouldn't have happened. But it seemed that larger powers were conspiring against me to
Do you
keep
think perhaps if you had us around you, whatever happened on the ship might not have happened?
Yes, I do. I was mistaken and I apologize. I apologize for lying to you. I apologize for sneaking around. Okay, I thought at the time it was the only option that I had. When we've dealt in the past with situations where we had evil in our midst, such as the book, it was smited. So you can't blame me for being a little bit concerned that any conversation about speaking to Igoriel was going to be shut down immediately.
Did you write in the book?
Now that is a complicated question.
No, you didn't.
Makhanda,
That's a
did
fairly
you write
simple
in the
question.
book?
Have you soul-bound yourself to the book that is now with...
It was a calculated risk. I needed to communicate with Igoriel, and I doodled.
You doodled in the book.
What did you do though?
Two small doodles.
You didn't learn anything from seeing Moontree become a withering old man who turned into ash, essentially, and then came back and just zapped everyone.
I learned don't doodle too much in the book. I've doodled a little. I even doodled that much. He doodled a hell of a lot, I assume.
How do you feel?
Groggy.
You seem a bit old.
I am what I am, the age that I am. I have been feeling a little bit tired, yes, out of sorts, but it's nothing I can't handle. I have it under control, okay?
Is it possible that you were kind of acting, I don't know, like you have tied yourself to Yoriel and you've been behaving through
Doing
him?
his bidding.
Doing his bidding in some way?
No.
What made you think that Yogoriel would be in the book anyway?
He told me so himself.
When? How?
In the dream that I had, where he entered and spoke to me. He told me to communicate with him through the book. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I thought perhaps...
But now Moontree is part of the Obsidian Ring. Because his soul is tied to the book.
Yeah.
They have the book.
And your soul's tied to the book.
And
now,
your
too.
soul is now tied to the book. And
They might know where you are.
Technically, yes, but that might not be a bad thing. We've been seeking these guys out, have we not? If they just come to us, maybe it makes our lives a little bit easier.
Put all these penguins in danger.
Penguins is a bit rude. That's a slur.
Sorry, that wasn't very good.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'll be better.
It's
Is
okay.
Thrastok with us?
Yes.
He did say one thing
silently.
earlier.
also, Pycrust told me that he got the book from the Crumpled Lady.
Who's that?
Who's a crumpled lady?
Do we refer to her as the crumpled
Not
lady?
Irene.
No, not Irene. Crumpled Lady is...
The crumpled lady only Gutta can know about. She is a secretive person who gives information and sometimes tasks to the Guttikin.
Okay. She's just someone that we know.
No one
have a
knows who
book-
she really is.
Sorry?
No one knows who she really is.
You know, we know her, of her. Anyway, she's...
Anyway, she what?
She gave Pycrust the book. Who
Gave him the book.
Yes, and he gave it to the Obsidian Ring. And he said that they were really excited about it, and then they started capturing the Guttikin because they were collecting them, because they were wanting to use their souls. Now they have the book.
And Yogoriel knows how to use soul magic.
Yes.
But Makhanda, how did you get off the vampire island?
Excellent question. Don't use the word vampire, by the way. It's archaic term. It's insulting.
I think Makhanda needs to explain a little bit more about where he's from.
Vampires. Yeah, we have vampires on our island. Does
it-
that need an explanation?
It's like a magical island ruled by a vampire king.
Is that the ruling class you were talking about?
Yeah, you guys don't have vampires on the places that you come from?
No, we smite them.
Where I
You
came
smite
from.
them?
Yes.
They're very difficult to smite. I
Yes,
find that hard to
but
believe.
We specialize in killing undead.
Okay, well, good to have you around. then,
Can I
guess.
just roll over and go, oh my goodness, he's talking about Orogoth.
Oh!
Orogoth, you got...
Orogroth, the wise and the smart and the beautiful. He has a lot of...
Well, everyone on this side of the island, off the island, calls him Orogoth the Cruel because
He's very cruel.
Oh, come on,
Orogoth.
he's not that cruel. He's done something.
He uses his population of people to feed off of, and he keeps them from leaving the island, apparently, except for you, apparently. I mean, he took your son, didn't he?
That was a dick move, yes. But the stuff about, like, feeding off of people is like... It's tax. You guys pay taxes in your places?
Yeah, but we aren't the tax.
Okay, technicality, yes. It's a blood tax.
So did you pay the blood tax as well?
Oh, yeah, several times. Look at that.
Oh.
See that? Right over there.
I thought those were freckles.
No.
Wait. So Aragoth is the person who's got your son.
Unfortunately, yes.
Why did he take your son?
And for some reason you don't think he is cruel.
Yes, he's a complicated figure, and
Everything is complicated with you.
I grew up worshipping the guy, okay? I worked in his library.
You worshipped a vampire?
When I was younger. Pardon?
You worshipped a vampire?
Thrastok doesn't know.
Everyone does. On the island, he's a big deal.
Okay. I guess we all come from different, circumstances and contexts. I just
Yeah,
want
you
to
have
know.
a crumpled lady that we don't know
I don't
anything
know
about.
anything about this vampire nation. This is mind-blowing to me.
Outside of the chain of the peace, little island. Little holdout.
Are you from outside the storm?
I'm definitely from inside the storm. I've been trying to figure out ways to get outside the storm for years now. I can't figure it out.
Look, my dad would tell me stories about this island. And he would tell me about how it was, in his words, the perfect way of ruling people. Where the people are just there to make sure that the king stays the king.
Look,
And if my dad thought the place was great, this means this place was awful. I'm sorry to ruin your childhood or whatever, but
It is clear what we must do.
stay as far away.
We must rescue his son.
Oh,
If that involves finding a gorilla and making him talk, we will do that. And then we must kill this vampire king.
it's. Thank you for the offer, guys. It's a lot harder than that. Okay, these vampires are extremely powerful.
Indeed, and it may take a long time. We may have to use strength and guile. We may have to hoard our power. We may have to build up, but we must destroy this. We cannot have people
sounds like
being
an
ruled by a
entire
vampire and being
population.
fed upon.
Yeah, but
not one man.
before we do that, we still have to deal with the Obsidian Ring and the Guttikin and
Indeed, all things in their order. So we start with the Obsidian
No,
Ring.
we
and
need to
Gutter
get
King.
we need to get Thrastock out of the orb so that he can tell us a bit
Thrastock
more
is not
about
in the
soul
orb.
magic.
Kona.
Kona, sorry.
Not all us dwarves look the same.
Yeah, it's very offensive.
Sorry, I mean, and I would. It
Very
doesn't matter. I was married
I
to
mean,
him
were you
for
married
so
to a
long.
dwarf? Should be able to tell the difference between us by now.
There is one more thing that I should probably mention at this point,
God,
which is kind of going to complicate. It's not as easy as rescuing my son. Many years ago, he was turned.
he's
into
a vampire.
your son is a vampire.
Yes.
As in, feeds off other creatures' blood.
As in
the
perpetually
technical
damned member of the
definition.
undead.
Technical definition. We use the word Gaia, by the way, instead of vampire.
Gaia.
Gaia.
Spell it.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
The term for vampire is Gaia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there any way is it irreversible?
Mostly, yes. The magic that might lead to reversing it is extremely complicated. There is a prophecy that I have been following for many years that I've been trying to untangle. It's what led me to Yogoriel eventually and to the various, the Unbreakable Armory, the Infinite Library. I've been trying to crack the code and I think I almost understand it, but the magic is likely beyond me. I hope the Yogoriel might be able to assist.
What is the prophecy?
What do you know of it?
Carry it on a scroll around me at all times. The curse of blood is eternal, unbreakable by forge, beyond infinite knowledge. The tomb dreams of no answer, and the garden bears no fruit. To end the curse eternal, bind your soul and break your oath. You must walk the path not taken, in the maze outside the storm.
This sounds like the
Empty maze.
empty maze, the
Undying
undying
Garden,
garden,
sleep-
The Unbreakable Armor.
Crypt,
Unbreakable Armory.
Infinite Library.
the infinite library.
Yes, that is
Is that why
correct.
you've been visiting all of the...
That is why I've been going through all of these places.
Those are fill words and a fill fate. Makhanda,
So,
we can help you. I will help you. But we also need you to keep faith with us. If you have plans, if you have schemes, if you wish to try and pull the wool over your Goriel's eyes, you cannot be going off on your own and doing that. Or we will not know if you have simply decided to abandon us again when you see another chance to try and free your son. We will help you to the hilt, but we need to know you're with us to the hilt, or this cannot work.
Yeah, he's right.
I'm not certain about that, but okay.
hey, weren't you sleeping?
No, I woke up and you guys were talking about the same thing over and over again, getting nowhere.
Okay.
Can we just focus on... Yeah, your son's important, but can we just do the one thing first?
Each
What
thing
is
in
the
their
one
turn,
thing?
but
Each
I
thing
think
in
we
their
need to make a
turn, yeah.
decision here at this point on whether we're willing to help. And if we are we to be a group, a fist clenched, or fingers that are broken individually?
First,
Powerful metaphor.
I say first. I don't
I would say first.
first.
Legacy.
Legacy.
You can go home.
If you promise that you will help us finish what we started with the Obsidian Ring,
Absolutely.
Yes.
I will help you get your
And keep
son
faith.
back. There
Fist
we
bump.
go.
Thank you.
No, we're not gonna...
Do it.
Do it.
All right,
Fine.
I'm in.
1, 2, 3.
Bucketeers.
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 And that's where we're going to end our session.
Bucketeers?
I don't know what
Do we agree on bucketeers?
There's a ring to it. There's a ring to it. I like it. There's a ring to it.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Legends of Storm's Eye.
Woo!
Please like, subscribe, and yeah, do all those things. And join us again for the Bucketeers.
We never agreed on that name. We never agreed on that
We
name.
never agreed. I don't know. You all put your fists in.
We're all fisted over it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all fisted over.
All right. Thank you to our supporters, Zootee Studios and Special Effects Media SA and the National Arts Council of South Africa for making this ridiculous system possible. All right, we'll be back next episode.
And just
with
a special
adventures.
thank you to those followers who
talking.
think I look like Zac Efron.
And to, does Legacy look like Zac Efron? Have your say now.
And which one of us looks like Daniel Radcliffe? Who is it?
Is it me?
It's definitely.
Obviously, this guy.
It's the glasses. It's the glasses.
Yeah, man.
Who is who? What celebrity are we the doppelgangers of? Let us know. Yeah. Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.